In this lesson, we're going to learn how to extend depth of field. Let's pretend that we wanted a super clear picture, but something was super close, so it was blurring out the background. So if you know anything about depth of field is usually when something is focused and then the rest of it is a little blurry. So what has happened is when this person took a picture of, let's say, the glass, the background was blurry. Because it was fully focused in on the glass. And then the next picture they took, they focused on the background. Well, then the glass is blurry. So what we want to do is we want to combine two images, the two images that we just took, and we want to make it so that nothing is blurry, so that there is no depth of field. So what we're going to do is we are going to open up our starting glass. So glass start, we're going to double click on that. And if I double click on it, you can see that we have two images in here. Again, we have that original image that is clear, the glass is clear right down here. And then this one, the beach is clear and the glass is blurry. Before I do that, as I hide and show these, you can see they're not layered properly on top of each other. To get something layered properly, what I want to do is I want to make sure that these two are layered right on top of each other so there's none of this shifting. So I'm going to hold my shift key down and select both of these layers. And I'm going to go up here to edit and then down to auto align layers. I'm going to make sure perspective is selected and I'm going to say okay. And what should happen is if I hide and show these now, the top one, the beach one, will have the beach fully in. If I zoom in on this, you can see that the beach is fully in focus. If I hide that top one, now the glass is fully in focus and the back is not. So how am I going to get these two to merge so that I get rid of all of that blurriness? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to use something called Auto Blend. So I'm going to make sure both of these are selected. I'm going to go up here to edit and I'm going to go down to auto blend, which is directly below the auto align layers. I'm going to make sure that this is on stack image. And the key to this is to make sure seamless tones and colors is checkmarked. Once that is selected, we are going to go ahead and say okay. Now, if we take a look at what we are left with, and I'm going to hide the background and I'm going to hide the beach layer. So if I look at the glass layer, what has happened is it used something called masking, which we will be discussing in chapter 6 or lesson 6, to hide anything that wasn't the glass or something that wasn't in focus. On the beach layer, it hid everything except the beach because the beach was in focus. So if we combine these two, it should look like a fully focused or with the widest depth of field image that we could possibly get.